Thank you, Harrison. My name is Stuart, and I'd like to begin by warming you up with 3 quiz questions. All right? So number 1, how many universities do you think there are in the United States? Any guesses?
3,000.
3,000, I hear, a bit more.
2,000.
More. Okay, it's about just over 4,500 universities in the US. Number 2, of the international student body in these US universities, what percentage do you think are Chinese students?
30%.
That's about right, around 30%. About a third of them are Chinese students, which is the biggest minority, and this is growing each year. Third question. Chinese students tend to use agencies to help them apply when they are looking to study in the US. Any guesses as to how much this can cost at the upper end? How much would a Chinese student pay? Sorry?
$50,000.
$50,000?
$1 million.
Wow. You're pretty close. The answer is at the upper limit, around $80,000 or 700,000 RMB, just to apply to a university. So this is one of the most difficult decisions someone can make. It's a huge decision, and you know, it's something which tens of thousands of Chinese students are facing every year. The same question, which US university do I apply to, and how do I do that? This is difficult. And so this is why we have developed uChoose. uChoose helps to connect prospective Chinese students looking to study in the US with current US university students. Now in our team, we just so happen to have someone who has gone through this exact process himself. This is Thomas. He's the youngest member of our Wagon batch. And for real, next January he is going to study. Next January he's going to study in the US for real. So Thomas, tell us a little bit about why this process was so difficult.
Yeah. Sure. Whoa. Okay. So I've just experienced the whole university application process in the US, and it's so tough. So I haven't been to any of it, so that's gonna be a huge problem. So for many international students like myself, we do our decision mainly by researching online. And for Chinese students, that means we only look at the rankings, which is really not the way to do it. For me, luckily, I've got a few university friends from different universities, so I actually can speak to someone at last. But for many more students who base in China, they don't have such resources. Their high school might not have this kind of alumni system, so that's why we've got uChoose. And here, it's my dad. He's gonna go over the whole uChoose process.
Well, hello everybody. So I'm Thomas's dad, and I'm going to help him with this huge decision on which university I want him to go to. Okay? Okay. And we're going to use uChoose. And so as you said, finding the right mentor is very, very important. So the first thing we're going to do is hit the Find the Mentors button. And after you hit the Find the Mentors button, you can see that there's over 100 mentors already listed on this website. But we want to find the most relevant person for you as quickly as possible. So we can go to the search bar, and we can search by university majors or mentors, and we know that we think that New York University is a good one to go to. So we're going to put in New York in the search bar. And after that, we can see that there's about 40 different mentors which are listed. And you can see their names, the university they're going to, the degree they've studied, the reviews they've had in the past, and how much they cost for 30 minutes of video chat. So each time we chat with them. Okay? But it's still a bit wide. So we're going to narrow down the search to what we want to study. So, son, what do you want to study? Architecture? Yeah, you want to study architecture. So we're going to put in architecture. And after that, you can see the search is narrowed down to 6 mentors. And looking at all these faces, Jay looks to be a good candidate. He only costs $12 US for 30 minutes. He's got a good high reviews, 4.9. So we're going to click on Jay, and we're going to look a bit more at his profile. And from his profile, we can see a bit about his background, we can see how he can help us. He's doing a bit of MMA, which is a bit dangerous, so that's kind of cool. And we can look at the reviews that he's had in the past. And you can see all the comments that the previous people have made. And as an added bonus, we can even see the latest information on New York University in the last tab. So you can see it by gender, the breakdown of the students in terms of population. And you know what? New York University is one of the only ones with more females than males. Is that a good thing, son? Yes. Well, we'll have that talk later. Okay. So you can see the admissions rate as well and the SAT score. So son, you're going to be fine because you can get all those SAT scores. And most importantly, you can also see the costs. So you can see the tuition fees and the total average annual cost that it's going to cost me to send my son to school. So 80,000 US dollars every year to go to New York University. So son, you might have to get that job part-time at Starbucks while you're over there. Okay? Okay. Right. But the best way to get the information is by talking with Jay directly, the mentor himself. So there's two ways that you can do this. The first way is through the chat. And up to now, everything on this platform, including the chat, is free of charge. So what we're going to use the chat for now is just to set up the video chat with Jay. So we can see that he's available for 7:45. Shall we have the chat with him, son? Sure. Okay, we're going to have the chat with him at 7:45, and now it's about 7:45. So we're going to go straight into the video chat with Jay.
Hi Jay.
Hey, Thomas, how you doing?
Good. So I want to ask you about the architecture major at NYU, since I can't find information about it online.
Yeah, sure, Thomas. NYU is definitely a solid choice for architecture, especially if you want to do commercial architecture, because being in New York City means that you can draw inspiration from the cityscape of Manhattan, right? Another plus is that NYU students get free access to many art museums around the city. So Thomas, can you tell me a bit?
All right. And from the 30-minute discussion, how useful, valuable this discussion will be with the mentor. The other thing you can see, as soon as we leave the video chat, you can see how long the video chat took, about 1 minute 12 seconds, and you can see exactly how much the video chat cost. So it costs 48 cents, which is a bit less than the 80,000 US dollars which Stuart mentioned before. And because the service has been so good, what we can also do just before we leave the platform is leave a review. So Jay's information was great. We're going to give him 5 stars. And we're going to say, thanks Jay for saving me 79,999 US dollars and 30 cents. Great. Thanks everybody.
Cool. So, as you can see, we're trying to make it as easy and convenient and affordable as possible for potential prospective Chinese students to connect with the people who really matter to them, to get the first-hand information from current US university students, and also to incentivize the current US university students to sign up to the platform. So we really hope that uChoose could be a really valuable and viable addition to a prospective student's decision-making toolbox, along with many other tools which already exist. So everybody, thank you very much. I'd like to thank the team as well. Chris as our product manager, Thomas, our front-end developer, Jay has come all the way from America.